Hi, this is Dan again from CleanGuru, and today I promised you we'd talk about our selling strategy, our secret to selling cleaning today. Well, here it is. We call it aim to be next. Aim to be next. It's a philosophy. You know, it reminds me of years ago when Bill Clinton was running for president. During one of his campaigns, his campaign manager, James Carville, put a sign up on one of the walls to remind Bill Clinton and the campaign staff of an important idea. He wrote down, "It's the economy, stupid." Well, they were trying to make an important point. When it comes to the selling of commercial cleaning and our aim to be next philosophy, we would say it's the relationship. It's the relationship. Well, why do we say that? Well, first of all, it's because it's the nature of commercial cleaning. You know, this is an important decision that a building owner or a building owner or property manager makes. This is not like buying just a copy machine. This is making a decision about who will the vendor be, the contractor be, to come into their building at night. It's a very unusual thing. No one else is in there wandering around. I mean, other than maybe a security person, but generally they're not there either. This is something that the cleaning company is allowed to do. It's an important decision. Well, why is that important? Because you know how we talked about how people like to buy from people that they like to buy from people that they know and they like and that they trust. They don't like to be sold by some high-pressure salesperson. Well, this know and like and trust bar is pretty high for buying, for when you're looking at the decision of commercial cleaning. They really want to know that they're dealing with a trusted advisor when they make the decision of hiring someone to come into their building. That's why it's very important to build that relationship. That's why we want to position ourselves as, again, a trusted friend, a trusted advisor in the cleaning business. Now, I'm not saying that we're not pushing for the sale. We are. Our marketing should be designed, our selling should be aimed at trying to move this prospect, this customer, towards being one of our clients. And so that's what we do. However, there's a big difference between that and having the wrong attitude, the wrong philosophy. Let me give you an example. Let's say that there's a salesperson in the commercial cleaning business, and they're told, for whatever reason, they've dealt with objections and so on, but at the end of the day, the customer, the prospect tells them, "I'm sorry, we're not going to go with you. We're going to go a different direction." Well, if that commercial cleaning salesperson has the wrong attitude, they might cut the conversation off short. They might show that they're irritated or walk off in a huff and be angry. They may not follow up. They may give a lot of indications that they're upset. And really, it's a reflection of what? The fact that they weren't really a trusted advisor and friend. And the prospect can pick up on that. And that's not what they're looking for. So we don't want to go that direction. So that's why it's so important. Here's another thing about the commercial cleaning business. This aim to be next philosophy where we try to position ourselves. It's okay if you don't get the account today. We'd like to, but if you don't, to be next in line, in the batter's box, in the wings, to be in that next position, aim to be next. To be in that next position is a very okay thing in a way because of the nature of cleaning. You know, this is not like somebody signing a 3-year insurance contract. The nature of commercial cleaning is that in any given year, a building owner or a manager, they can sometimes look once or twice or 3 times a year. It may be changing the cleaning company if they're not happy. Now, not always, but very common. So you get many opportunities that maybe they're looking around. They're irritated. Somebody dropped the ball as far as left doors unlocked, didn't get some trashes, the cleaning has not been going well. So in the middle of the year, they say, you know what, we're going to revisit this. And when they do, they turn to the trusted advisor in that next position. And we'd like that to be you. You'd like to be in that position. So this is our philosophy, aim to be next. It's also not a high pressure selling type of an approach. I'm not that kind of a person in terms of selling. Maybe you're not either. I'm not saying we don't use selling techniques, but when it comes down to our basic attitude towards the customer, it's a very respectful one where we're positioning ourselves as their trusted advisor in cleaning. Well, that's enough for today. And the next time we get together, I want to talk about you can get the feeling that this could take a long time for a prospect to get to know and like and trust you. There are some things you can do, however, to shorten the time that may take to position yourself in their minds that way. And we'll talk about a few of those techniques next time. Until then, remember that you can do this. You really can.